The over 700,000 Form 4 leavers who failed to attain the university cutoff points in the 2024 KCSE examinations have been urged to join technical and vocational education and training TVET institutions to gain skills that can lead to self-employment or careers in technical fields. Speaking at Thika Technical Training Institute during the launch of a new cohort of TVET trainers, Principal Secretary, State Department for Technical Vocational Education and Training, Dr. Esther Thaara Muoria, said that her department was targeting to recruit over 2.5 million young people into TVET institutions by June this year.
Let me also take this opportunity to call upon the 700,000 plus young people who got C and below in the just released examination. We have a 100% transition policy as government, and all those young people, we are waiting for you. We are aiming at 2.5 million young people in our institutions come June this year. And we have a team in the field working with GAO to bring TVET, to bring young people who may not proceed to the universities straight away to come to our institutions. We are going to train them, we are going to craft them, and even when we now have a policy in place which allows you to proceed all the way to doctorate after training with us.
Dr. Muoria noted that TVET students with challenges in raising fees could seek funding through the higher education funding model. We
recently had a problem with the funding model, like we all know, the TVET and the university funding model. But we in TVET, you realize, we never complained even a single day about the funding model. It's just that we are joined on the hip with the universities as higher education training. And we are praying and hoping that the funding space is going to be sorted out sooner than later, so that they can, because we do not want any young person staying there in the villages and saying that I am here because I do not have funding to go to the institutions.
She added that her department had made arrangements with the Kenya Universities and Colleges Central Placement Service to facilitate the placements of these students to institutions in their local areas.
I've already spoken to the CEO KUCCPS, and we have agreed that she is going to facilitate placement of those young people according to the institutions in their local areas. Because we have here before seen some young people from Thika placed in an institution in Kisumu, and they start saying they cannot afford to go there. So what I have agreed with Dr. Mercy Wahome of KUCCPS is that she is going to check the localities for those who are interested in going to their localities, and you can always acquire a transfer to be able to be placed in our institutions so that the young people are in our hands and we train them.
Dr. Muoria challenged the trainers to churn students who were well-skilled and marketable both locally and abroad.
We in TVET are implementing a curricula called competency-based education and training. And that is a practical way of touring our young people so that they are able to do whatever work it is that is available across the globe. We have been having a number of international people who really want our graduates to go and work there. We are talking about labor mobility. And why we are encouraging labor mobility as government is because when our young people go out there, they get further skilled, they get international training, so that when they come back, they will be able to properly babysit our country to the next level of development. Countries like Germany, countries like South Korea, and all the tigers, they have been able to get to their levels of development, leveraging on TVET trained graduates. And we have got very many industries coming up in our country now. We have the county aggregated projects, we have the affordable housing coming up, and we need absolute plumbers there, we need absolute carpenters, we need all these crafts. So as a department, it is our responsibility to see to it that we train our young people well. Last year, the government allowed us to recruit 3,200 trainers, and they were recrafted and at the Kenya School of TVET. And this year, we want to also request His Excellency, the President, to allow us to recruit more trainers.